largest living land mammal on Earth. The African elephant is our #1 source of ivory, a milk-like substance secreted from their tusks. Ivory is used to make a variety of ranging from
Chubbers? Oh, God. Oh, God, you're crying. I loved her. Oh, God, she was an angel. Are you okay?
You want to know why I cry, Rufus? Ask me. Ask me why I cry. Ask me why I cry. Oh.
Why do you cry?
Because I will never know the sweet, tender touch of my first love ever again.
What? Wait, who?
Well, I'm not really one to ejaculate and tell, but flish pick! I first laid eyes on her when I was but a boy, spending a day at the circus with mother and father. In the midst of the shuffling crowds, I became separated and found myself hopelessly lost in a sea full of people, unwilling to help a lone, scared child. Daddy? Mommy? I became frantic in my search, and somehow ended up backstage inside the clown's dressing room. A performance must just have finished, and the clowns were all butt-ass naked, hosing each other down like they do to violent patients in the loony bin. Their white faces and red lips dripped down their features, contorting their expressions into horrifying caricatures. Oh, at the ripe young age of 3, those clown genitals just sat directly at eye level. It was like a room full of deflated balloon animals, dangling limply in the air. And that's where my coulrophobia came from.
Your what?
My fear of clowns.
I thought this story was about the anguish of losing your first love.
Oh, right. Thank you for reminding me of the horrible sadness I had just managed to forget, and it's back. Oh, God. I did it. Rufus, it was all my fault. I ran as fast as I could from the naked clowns, only to trip and fall face first into a large mud pile. But to my surprise, I was lifted right off the ground, as if an angel flew down from heaven to help me up. And I found myself face to face with Kariba, the big top elephant. Her gaze sent shivers up my non-existent banana spine, and I instantly knew I was in love. While I had lost my way that day, there was still more I had to lose, and Kariba was gonna help me lose it. I'm talking about my virginity. Yeah. So we start doing it, you know, sex, and I'm nailing her hard in her elephant vagina. And
Chubbers, you did not lose your virginity to a slutty elephant who's almost 100 times your own weight.
Hey, Kariba is not a slut. Kariba is not a slut! And you're gonna be sorry you spoke ill of her. I forced my parents to take me to the circus every year when it came to town. On our 3-year anniversary, I snuck out to meet Kariba for a late-night booty call. We made love under the stars and ate peanuts, and talked about where we thought zebras got their stripes from and what color God's skin is. That night, I understood what it truly meant to be in love, and I asked Kariba to marry me. We planned to elope the very next day, and I vowed to free her of this life of slavery and abuse. But when the next night came, I just plumb forgot. During the next day's performance, Kariba totally flipped and stampeded through the audience, killing so many and injuring countless others. Luckily, I didn't know any of them, so their deaths had little to no effect on my life. No one knew what set off her rampage that fateful day, but I did. I broke her heart, and ultimately, that's what ended up killing her. Well, that and the 87 tranquilizer darts that finally brought her down.
Oh man, this is it, babe! Our chance to settle down and start a real life for ourselves!
Looks like someone's living in next door.
Hey, bro! What do you think you're doing, bro?
I'm trying to eat here. Do you in mind?
Actually, I do mind! This here elephant's ass belongs to me and my woman! So
Baby,
what's up?
stop. Don't even
Baby
do it.
back!
Don't even
Motherfucker!
stop.
My hair!
Nah.
Here's my sack, bro!
Motherfucker, how you plan to eat this whole thing? Our lifespan is like a freaking month.
Back up, bro! Back up!
Man, I'm gonna fucking piss on your fucking face.
Back up, man! Oh my god, baby! What did you do? Izzy, shut up! Shut up! Shut up, woman! I want him! He was just begging me for it. Now help me with the body!
Oh, Christ, baby!
This is so sick! Shut up! Just shut up! The cops will just think it was a suicide! Another dead fly on the windowsill!
So did the flies get away with it?
Get away with what?
The murder!
Rufus, you're completely missing the point of my story. The flies have nothing to do with it.
Then why did you even bother including that part?
Rufus, stay focused. Kariba was dead. I ran to her side. I didn't care who knew of our love affair. I didn't care if my parents found out that I was banging an elephant. I just wanted to catch that last twinkle in her eye before it all went dark. I wanted her to know I was there with her, that she wasn't alone, that someone loved her. Do you think she knew I loved her?
Look, buddy, they say elephants, never forget?
The hell does that mean?
I don't know. But I think what I meant to say is that, Kariba, never forgot the love you had for her. Even her last rage-fueled murderous moments. The anger she felt towards you for abandoning her was the only thought in her mind. And just think of all the pain and destruction she caused so many different people's lives. She did that because of you. Because she loved you.
Thanks, pal. I'll never forget her either.
And I'm sure she's in elephant heaven right now.
And I'll damn sure never forget those titties! Man! I mean, they were kind of flat and rough like blown out car tires, but still, those things were solid!